What's up, gearheads? Get ready to rev your engines because we're talking about the biggest motorcycle show on Earth, Eicma 2025. This is where the future of two wheels drops, and trust me, you do not want to miss it. Every year, Milan becomes the mecca for motorcycling enthusiasts, a global stage where manufacturers unveil their latest masterpieces. The hype? It's electric. Fans go wild seeing those new models for the very first time. And speaking of wild, remember Eicma 2024? Honda absolutely crushed it. They brought out some seriously jaw-dropping tech and design that had everyone talking. But hold on to your helmets, because Eicma 2025 is shaping up to be even bigger for Big Red. The rumors are flying, the whispers are getting louder, and sources are hinting at a truly epic lineup. We're talking seven brand new Honda motorcycles that are rumored to be stealing the spotlight. So clear your calendars because Eicma 2025 and Honda are about to blow us away. Stay tuned for all the official reveals. You know we'll have you covered. Peace out.
The CB1000 GT.
What's up, Moto fam, and welcome back. Alright, let's get right into it because the rumor mill has been spinning like crazy. We all know Eicma 2025 is just around the corner, and the big question everyone's been asking is, what is Honda bringing? We knew they had something big cooking in the crossover department. You know, something to properly take on the sport touring and adventure sport market. We were all expecting to wait for the big reveal in Milan. Well, it looks like someone in Australia jumped the gun. We have got our first look and the first real specs of what Honda's been hiding. And folks, it has a name. Get ready for the 2026 Honda CB1000 GT. Yes, sir, the CB1000 GT. And just look at it. This isn't just a Hornet with a windscreen. The GT stands for Grand Tour, but this thing looks aggressive. It's a true crossover, a raised sport touring model, as the reports are calling it. It's got that upright, comfortable riding position, but it still has that sharp, Street Fighter DNA bleeding through. It's clear Honda is aiming this straight at the heart of the premium sport touring segment. This is a bike built for long-distance comfort, but with a very sporty soul. So let's talk about that soul. What's powering it? Just as we suspected, the technical base for the GT is the awesome 2025 CB1000 Hornet. That means it gets that legendary inline four-cylinder engine. You know, the one with roots from the 2017 Fireblade. But here is the killer detail from the leak. The GT is reportedly tuned for 150 horsepower. 150. That is seriously impressive. To put that in perspective, that's almost as much as the hyper-naked Hornet it's based on, and way more powerful than its new retro brother, the CB1000F, which sits around 124 HP. This thing is built to move. Now, it's not just an engine swap. To make it a true GT crossover, Honda has given it a longer travel suspension. The leak says right around 150 millimeters. That's going to soak up the bumps way better than the Hornet and give you a much plusher ride for those long hauls. So, when can we actually buy one? While Honda is almost certainly going to officially unveil this beast at Eicma 2025 in a few weeks, the leaked documents all point to a full worldwide release in 2026.
The CB400FOUR.
We are proud to present to you the 2026 Honda CB400FOUR Super Sport.
Hey gearheads and classic bike lovers. Remember that electrifying moment when Honda decided to resurrect a legend? We're talking about the triumphant return of the CB1000F, the true icon reborn. The sheer anticipation, the roar of approval from retro bike fanatics worldwide. It was undeniable. Honda proved that some legends are just too good to stay in the past. And it got us thinking, what's next? Well, buckle up, because the rumor mill is buzzing louder than a superbike on a straightaway. Word on the street, and from the whispers in the paddock, suggests Honda might just be cooking up another delicious retro treat for Eicma 2025. And this isn't just any retro bike. This, my friends, is about the comeback of a true spirit from 1977. The legendary Honda CB400F Super Sport. Oh, what a machine it was. Released in 1977, this bike wasn't just transportation. it was a statement. Its beautifully sculpted fuel tank, that iconic 4-into-1 exhaust system that was a work of art in itself, and its compact, agile frame made it an absolute dream to ride. It wasn't just about raw power. It was about precision, balance, and an unmistakable style that turned heads everywhere. The CB400F perfectly blended sporty performance with everyday usability, creating a cult following that endures to this day. And now prepare yourselves, because the spirit of that legend is back, reimagined for the modern era. Feast your eyes on the 2026 new Honda CB400FOUR Super Sport. Just look at this beauty. Honda has absolutely nailed the retro-modern brief. Starting with that vibrant, almost audacious yellow fuel tank. It's a direct nod to the past, but with a contemporary metallic gleam. The classic lines are all there, flowing seamlessly into that sleek, ribbed cafe racer style seat. Beneath that striking exterior beats a heart of pure engineering. While we're still waiting on official specs, the visible 4-cylinder engine layout with those gorgeous chrome headers leading into a modern, upswept exhaust hints at a refined, potent, and undoubtedly sweet-sounding power plant. This isn't just about nostalgia. It's about reliable, exhilarating performance. Check out the running gear. We've got modern, lightweight alloy wheels wrapped in what look like sporty radial tires, promising confident grip and agile handling. Up front, a substantial single-disc brake with a capable-looking caliper, paired with a telescopic fork, suggests precise stopping power and a smooth ride. And at the rear, those twin shock absorbers, while classic in appearance, likely incorporate modern damping technology for superior comfort and control. Sadly, this is just another CG rendering motorcycle by Japan website youngmachine.com.
The CB1000F.
Prepare to be amazed by the future of motorcycling. This is the 2026 Honda CB1000F Bol 2.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back. The motorcycle world has been absolutely buzzing ever since Honda officially dropped the new CB1000F, a proper liquid-cooled inline-4 retro that finally gives us that big-bore classic Honda we've all been screaming for. The forums are on fire, everyone's debating the specs, but what if I told you that was just the beginning? What if Honda was just setting the stage for something legendary? Yeah, it looks like Honda is pulling a masterstroke. They're taking that brand new cutting-edge CB1000F platform and using it to resurrect one of the most iconic silhouettes in their entire history. We're talking about the 1982 Honda CB900F2 Bol. For those who don't know, Bol isn't just a cool name. It means Golden Bull, and it's the name of a brutal 24-hour endurance race in France. Back in the late 70s and early 80s, this bike was Honda's big, muscular, air-cooled weapon. The F2 model with that signature half-fairing wasn't just a street bike, it was an endurance racer for the road. It was the absolute pinnacle of superbikes, a true legend. Honda has let that name sleep for a long time, until now. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the 2026 new Honda CB1000F Bol 2. Yes, this is how you do it. This is how you bring a legend back to life. Let's break this thing down. Right off the bat, that front end. The half-fairing is a perfect, modern interpretation of the 82 original. It's aggressive, it's sleek, and it flows perfectly into the lines of that muscular tank. And the paint. That classic red and white with the 80s style Honda Wing logo, it just screams HRC racing heritage. They kept the all-important single-round headlight, but you know that's a full LED unit, probably with a slick, halo-style daytime running light. But the beauty is more than skinned deep. Tucked into that frame is the heart of the beast, the brand new liquid-cooled 1,000 cubic centimeters inline-4 from the standard CB1000F. And just look at those four beautiful, flowing header pipes. This thing is a symphony in metal. This isn't just a styling exercise. Honda built this to be ridden. Look at the front end. We've got beefy, gold anodized, fully adjustable inverted forks. That's serious hardware. And look at the brakes. We're talking dual discs up front with radial mount, 4-piston calipers. The tail is sharp, modern, and clean, but it still keeps that classic bolted-on aesthetic that the 80s bikes had. Sadly, this is just the customization concept by Protoco Ltd.
The NX500 Dominator.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. The return of a legend, the Honda Dominator.
Finally, the rumors are true. Meet the all-new 2026 Honda NX500 Dominator. But this isn't just any new adventure bike. Honda has just dropped the ultimate bombshell for retro adventure fans. They're bringing back the iconic look of the legendary NX650 Dominator, perfectly fused with modern tech. Just look at that classic styling. This is the twist we've all been waiting for. Let's rewind a bit. For those who know, the Honda NX650 Dominator wasn't just a motorcycle, it was a phenomenon. Launched in the late 1980s, the original Dominator quickly became the go-to dual sport for a generation. It was simple, robust, incredibly versatile, and undeniably cool. You could commute to work, hit the twisties on a weekend, and then blast down a dirt trail without missing a beat. It was powered by a thumping 650 cubic centimeters air-cooled single-cylinder engine, an absolute workhorse that felt unstoppable. The Dominator literally dominated the market for riders who wanted a true all-rounder. Production continued into the early 2000s, leaving behind a legacy of adventure, freedom, and an undeniable craving for its return. Riders have been clamoring for its spirit to be rekindled. And guess what? Honda heard you. Rumor has it, Honda is set to officially unveil the 2026 NX500 Dominator at Eicma 2025 this November. So guys, please stay tuned. Now let's talk about what we're seeing right here. That aggressive, lightweight bodywork perfectly captures the Dominator spirit. And check out that HRC-inspired livery. Red, white, and blue, screaming adventure pedigree. It's a perfect blend of retro cool and modern aggression. Notice the gold anodized spoked wheels, hinting at serious off-road capability. The suspension looks robust, ready to tackle any terrain. We're expecting a smooth 500 cubic centimeters twin-cylinder engine, a 21-inch front wheel for sure-footed off-road handling, decent knobby tires, and a riding position that looks both comfortable for long hauls and capable for when the pavement ends. This bike is designed to be a true total motorcycle. Sadly, this is just another CG rendering by designer Ababoy.
The CB1000X.
Guys, Honda is at it again. Just when we thought the Hornet lineup was already impressive, they're bringing something completely fresh to the table. Introducing a bike that's set to redefine the cross-tour segment for Honda's CB family. Now, what makes this bike so special? Well, this is actually the first ever CB Cross Tour. Think of it as the big brother to the NC750X or the 400X, but cranked up in size, power, and tech. Rumor has it, for this first ever CB Cross Tour, Honda took that Hornet DNA, stretched its legs, and gave us a machine that's ready to cover serious miles, both on smooth highways and twisty backroads. Let's talk about the big one. Honda is expected to debut adaptive cruise control on this bike, using radar technology, just like in high-end cars. Yup, that's a first for the CB lineup, and it's going to make long-distance riding way more comfortable and futuristic. Word on the street is that Honda will officially unveil the CB1000X at Eicma 2025, and it's expected to hit the market as a 2026 model year bike. So guys, stay tuned for more. Take a good look at this beast, the Honda CB1000X. The design is sharp and aggressive. Check out that angular front with dual LED headlights. It screams modern adventure styling, but with a sporty twist. The tall windscreen and upright ergonomics hint at long-distance comfort, while the wide bars promise total control, whether you're carving corners or cruising highways. Now, underneath all that aggressive bodywork sits Honda's proven inline four-cylinder engine, the same DNA you'd find in their legendary CB1000 series. Smooth, refined, but packing serious punch. Pair that with a long travel suspension setup. Notice the details, the beefy exhaust, the engine guard plate, and those dual front discs. Everything here screams premium. In short, the CB1000X is shaping up to be a sporty, high-tech cross-tour. Unfortunately, this is just a scoop by Japanese automotive magazine, Young Machine.
The NX650R Mugen.
Sound of desert wind. Distant rev of a single-cylinder thumper. You know that feeling when you close your eyes and you can almost hear it. the roar of an engine echoing across an endless desert, dust swirling behind as you carve your own path. That's not just riding, that's freedom. And today, we're talking about a motorcycle that embodies that very spirit. A machine reborn from legend. Back in the late 1980s and early 90s, Honda introduced the NX650 Dominator, a motorcycle that quickly gained a reputation for being tough, simple, and versatile. Then came Mugen, Honda's longtime performance partner. Known for pushing boundaries, Mugen took that humble Dominator and turned it into something extraordinary. The result was rugged, minimal, and unlike anything else on the road. For many enthusiasts, it wasn't just a motorcycle, it was the dream. Say hello to 2026 new Honda Mugen NX650R. This is the Honda NX650R Mugen. At first glance, it screams purpose-built. The frame is lean and rugged, wrapped in that clean Mugen Power white, while the engine pops in bright racing red, making it the real centerpiece. Underneath, you've got an air-cooled single-cylinder thumper, classic but reworked for more punch and reliability. The front runs beefy Showa suspension, built to soak up rough desert terrain, while the slim seat and narrow profile make it perfect for standing up and attacking the dirt. Everything here is stripped down for performance. No unnecessary bulk, just the essentials. Lightweight bodywork, a high-mounted exhaust, protective skid plate, and aggressive off-road tires ready to dig into the sand. It's old school at heart, but with just enough modern touches to keep it sharp and rideable. Minimalist, raw, and pure racing DNA. This is a bike built to go flat out in the desert and look absolutely badass while doing it. Sadly, this is just another CG rendering by designer Ababoy.
The CB500 SF and CB500 R4.
What's up, Moto fans, and welcome back to the channel. The Chongqing Motorcycle Show is in full swing, and the biggest bombshell of the year has just been dropped right at the Honda booth. Forget the rumors, because it's official. Honda is back in the small displacement four-cylinder game in a massive way. Feast your eyes on these. Honda just unveiled not one, but two brand new four-cylinder machines. First up, the one that's got the retro crowd buzzing. The CB500 SF. This thing is a beautiful nod to its legendary predecessor, the CB400 SF. You've got that classic round headlight, that gorgeous, long-slung exhaust, and the iconic dual round taillights. The way those four pipes curve and flow into one just perfectly complements the muscular fuel tank. This is pure, modern classic perfection. But if you're craving something a bit more aggressive, Honda has your back. Say hello to its angry twin, the CB400R4. This one is all about that modern street sport vibe. It takes its design language straight from the modern CBR family. The headlight is sharp, angular, and housed in this awesome integrated fairing that gives me some serious Honda VFR vibes. And check out the tail. That slick, diamond-shaped light just screams high-tech. So, they look different, but what's going on underneath? Honda says both bikes are built on a brand new frame and powered by a newly developed 502 milliliters inline-4 engine. Now, the real headline here is the tech. Honda has thrown the entire catalog at these bikes. You're getting throttle-by-wire Honda's revolutionary new E-clutch, HSTC or torque control, and 5 riding modes. That's top-tier stuff. For hardware, you're looking at inverted front forks, a ProLink rear shock, and Nissan brakes with ABS. And to top it all off, a beautiful 5-inch TFT dash with Honda's smartphone connectivity. So, the million-dollar question, what's the price and when can we get one? Honda is keeping quiet on the cost for now, but they're targeting an official release early next year. The fact that Honda's R&D team from Japan was on site tells you they are dead serious about shaking up the market. This is a huge power play from Honda. So, what do you guys think? Are you on Team Retro with a CB500 SF or Team Sporty with a CBR500R4? Drop your choice in the comments below.